Do you ever wonder why women do not want to date you? Maybe you keep approaching them and they keep turning you down, or it seems like every attempt you make to try and get yourself a girlfriend just seems to fail constantly. Well, if you're the kind of guy that's constantly getting rejected, you're the kind of guy that women just do not seem to want, well, stick around because I need that watch time. Look, guys, if you're the kind of guy who hasn't really got anything going for himself, isn't doing anything with his life, who sits at home all day playing video games, who eats a lot of junk food, who smokes a lot, drinks a lot, doesn't have any hobbies, any ambitions, who doesn't have a social life, who doesn't see the friends, who doesn't do anything productive at all, who is literally just wasting their life away. Ask yourself, are you living the kind of life that your future wife wants to live? I don't think you are. Because if you were living the life that a woman wants to be a part of, then you would have women, wouldn't you? It wouldn't be a problem for you to attract someone. Now, it's easy to blame that you're not good looking enough. It's easy to blame that you're not rich enough, or I don't know, you've not got enough social status or whatever. But the truth is, you just want to live a shit life. You don't want to take accountability for yourself. You don't want to strive to be a better man. And that's why women don't want you. Be a better man. Yes, genetics will limit you to a certain capacity. Not everyone is born into wealth. Not everyone has a social status. But you know what? You know what is true about all three of those things? They can all be changed. Yes, you might be born with not the best genetics, but there are things you can do. You can improve your jawline. I've got a video on that, so I'll leave it in the end screen. You can build muscle. All these things will improve your face. They'll improve the way you look physically. You can lose weight. You can build money by looking into different side hustles, things like that. You can start possibly investing. There's all sorts of things you can do. You can even increase your social status. I mean, I've been able to do it. I'm not saying that I'm some sort of freaking famous influencer or celebrity or anything like that, but I've got a Facebook group of 71,000 members. A lot of people look to me with respect. A lot of people know my name. I've got 723 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything. I'm saying this because I've put in the hard work to achieve these things. I didn't used to be a guy who women respected, who women really wanted to be with. I struggled with women in the past. And the biggest reason was because I was a fucking loser. I'm not saying this to put you down, guys, but I wasn't the kind of guy that women wanted. A woman doesn't want a man whose life is projected to be on a downward trend. If you're living for bad habits, you're living for a meaningless fucking pleasure-based existence that's going nowhere. Why would a woman want to be with a man whose life is going downhill as he gets older? Surely she wants to be with a man who's going to go upwards. If you want a girlfriend, especially if you want a fucking traditional wife and a family and everything, if you're going to be the breadwinner, you're going to be the authority of the household, you're going to be the man, you're providing for everyone, that means that she's got to submit to you. And if she's submitting to you, that she's giving up a lot if she's submitting to you. She's giving up on her potential goals, her potential future. So why should she have to submit to a man who's not going anywhere? Surely she's going to submit to a man who's going to be worth her submission. So be the man that women want, guys. Stop living this mediocre life. Stop living for degeneracy. Stop watching fucking porn. Stop watching, Stop binging fucking Netflix all day, video games, all this shit. Take some fucking time for self-reflection. Get yourself a pen, get yourself some paper, write down goals, write down your strengths, write down your weaknesses. Work out a fucking plan to be a better man. Work out a strategy of how to make a better life for yourself. What things do you need to improve on? I've already told you a few in this video that you can do to become a better man that women want. And then once you do that, all you've got to do is set goals and put the work in. And it might take time. It might take a few months. It might take a few years. Who knows? But surely that is better than being fucking miserable. Because I'm telling you guys, once you do these things, not only will you become a better man, you become more confident, but once you start to chase your purpose, once you start to see your own potential, the idea of having a woman in your life is no longer as powerful, is no longer as no longer has so much of a hold over you. Yeah, sure, you might want a woman in your life, but you don't really care if you don't have one because you've already built a life that's sustainable without a woman. And that's another thing as well. If you're the kind of man who, you place your happiness in a woman and not in your own life, not in a life that's separate from her, you're not going to have a good relationship to begin with. So let's say you do get a woman right now with the current lifestyle that you're living. It ain't going to last. And it's not going to last because as soon as she leaves, you're going to start begging for her, you're going to start pleading for her, you're going to start doing all these simp-like things. It's not going to last because you're not built to last. So if you're not built to last, how can your relationship be? This is what you got to think about, guys. If women don't want you, this is why. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was valuable to you. Be sure to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my men's self-improvement group. Link in description. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bye.